Greetings and salutations. We are at part 2, the Divine Feminine situation. So, I'm going to kick off with the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and any other rants that I need to say, and then we're going to get with the message. So, yeah, doing deals right now for the whole week. Get it while you can. Just inquire and book. If you've booked with me, just inquire, send me an email. I got y'all. I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. We got a lot of stuff going on too. A couple functions, performances, and stuff y'all want to check out. Just email me. That's just inquire. You know what I mean? My information should be available. Hopefully it is. If not, just Google me, DanielBoomLLE. I'll pop right up. Music, all kinds of. Look, holla at me. You feel what I'm saying? Moves. I'm definitely making a few moves. You know what I'm saying? In the next couple months, and I wouldn't mind making moves with y'all. The people who I'm talking to, y'all know who I'm talking to. To newcomers, what's up? Welcome. It's definitely gonna be a different experience. My lingo is kind of advanced. You kind of gotta be advanced to fuck with me. But if you can resonate and understand, then you a psychic too. Just throwing that shit out there. Like if you really understand me or this shit can really resonate with you, you a psychic. Just saying that. Just sprinkling that on you. So, head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. The direction you go in, the decisions you make in. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally, because your heart and mind must be aligned at all times. Who rules the heart and mind department? The Divine Feminine. Then you got knees, that's wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do, because that don't really mean anything. Who's the king of wands? The Divine Masculine. He rules that lower department. You got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And guess what? All pentacles expire. Because it's the third dimension, earth, the world, temporary space, and time. Where everything expires. Even the world itself. So, let's get with this message. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of swords and cups in the masculine's energy, which is the Divine Feminine realm. And I see a lot of pentacles and wands with the Divine Feminine. So, let's get with the business. First card in this message. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. The top row is the Divine Feminine's direct energy, conscious energy. This bottom row is the Divine Feminine's subconscious energy, indirect energy, or what I like to call mystery madness. It could just be anything. First card in this message, we got the Three of Pentacles. This is a bridge. This is you. This is a person. This is a place or a thing you want to be at or want to be with or just want to be at, you know, in particular. So in order to be with the person you want to be with, you and this person has to be doing something. It's just something here that's most crucial and important than anything in life. Because it could be to your welfare, personal welfare, that you get this bridge building shit right. It's step 3 in the Pentacles process too. You did this, like I say, when you went to Head Start, preschool. You know, met your first friend. Hey, how you doing? My name's Wap the Bam. Hi, my name is Kuap the Beezy. It's like, you know, I like doing whatever y'all was doing. Whatever y'all was doing, y'all both enjoy doing that shit. That was something y'all shared. The fact that y'all like gym class the most, or the fact that you both like the color purple or pink or some shit like that, or you both stay on the same street and you didn't know, or whatever connection connects you, you know what I'm saying, from you and your buddy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you get older. This is the first friend you really, ride or die friend you had in like junior high. First ride or die friend you really had in high school. You know what I mean? The first roommate you ever got. First relationship you ever went into. First baby daddy demo. Whatever this bridge was, it was built well before anything was manifested. You know what I mean? So friends, whether they're good, bad, or ugly, anybody who ever trades your personal space, oh my God, personal space and personal place, that's a threat. Whoever's in your face got to bring something to the table, to you, right? But whoever in the face you in front of, you need to bring something to the table before you both even build. Person ain't got nothing in common with you, or a person ain't got no nothing to do with you, it'll show up like this. A Two of Pentacles, just a person in your place, space, in your face, with nothing to bring to the table, nothing to offer. They just there. In your cipher. It's like, for what? Could be a person leeching off you, a person stealing from you, a person who don't like you. Just, I mean, whoever it is, they're not doing anything. They're not bringing anything. They're kind of like trying to blend in and move the way you're moving. These are people who move vicariously through you, or people who just really on some whole other shit with you. Bridges, you know what I'm saying? Watch the bridges you build, and watch the bridges, you know, besides the bridge building shit you're doing, just watch people in general. Watch you in your place and in your space. You learn a lot about Pentacles today, feminine. And it's good stepping into the masculine energy doing that. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Swords. Don't be scared. Knight of Swords is fear, okay? Ace to 10, that's karmic cycles, right? So, happen in the third dimension, the world, the matrix, plantation, crab bucket, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big, beautiful blue world. You know what I'm saying? I love it to death. Glad that we're here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to know what the world is, right? So we do karmic cycles. We get karma from just being in the world, from just being human beings, from just existing. But everybody goes through that shit. But then you got divines. We be in the fourth, fifth dimension doing shit. Fourth, fifth dimensional karma. Fourth, fifth dimensional situations. You know what I mean? We move in infinity because we do shit in the world and we do shit for God. We do shit for other people. We do shit for ourselves. Woo up the bail. You know, fear. That's a divine energy. That's knights, queens, kings, and things. Fear is a divine energy. What's the opposite of hate? It ain't love. It's fear. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you can't comprehend. You fear what you ain't got control over. You fear not knowing. It's mental. The fear is. You know what I mean? And it's just an energy. It's also the step after the Ten of Swords, which is a permanent ending or a death. Feminine. But, you know, Knight of Swords really being mentally discombobulated or making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. When you Three of Pentacles, fairly important. When you Three of Pentacles, building bridges with people, Knight of Swords. Make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Because if you're not, you're scared. Or in fear. You fear that if you don't do something, you're going to lose this. Or this has this, or provided this to y'all situation, and without this, you scared that you're going to be all whatever the woo. You know, it's just mental stuff. Really, you know, just watch who you building bridges with. Watch the bridge that you got. Don't burn unnecessary bridges and don't build unnecessary bridges. You know what type of bridge you want to build, and even when you build these bridges, you're gonna have to maintain the bridges also. Bottom line, more important than all that, dear, we got the Three of Wands. This is your role, Divine Feminine. What's Divine Feminine's role? Three of Wands. What's Three of Wands mean? It's evolution, path, purpose, higher power. Third eye, like whatever you want to call enlightenment, being woke. This is being woke. This is just being woke. You know, but it ain't just about being woke. It's about doing shit about the wokeness that you got. You don't just awake spiritually. You awaken your powers. You awaken your abilities. You awaken, you know what I mean? The gifts, the infinite gifts that God gives, right? Two of Wands is what karmics do. You know what I mean? This is a karmic card, though. Like I said, this is divine karma and earthly karma. So this is the divine feminine's role. So this is something you're doing more than any fucking thing. Yeah, I mean, so it's the path too. This is like the Underground Railroad that gets you from slavery to like freedom. This is the ladder out the crab bucket to get you to land. Like, this is the matrix. Like, this is the way in and out the matrix. So, Two of Wands, that's just survival, making ends meet. You just making ends meet. You just surviving. Okay, birds do that, bees do that, bacteria do that, boars do that, bears do that. I mean, you have to be more at all times, and God's work is never done. So, like, it's always work to do as a divine. You know what I'm saying? This is like spiritual work, physical work, emotional work, mental work, etherical work. Work at all times. You're always working on things, or working for God, or working on yourself. Work. It's three types of work. It ain't just one type of work. It's all kind of work. That's the gift and the curse of being a divine feminine. God's work is never done. So, coming to the situation, divine feminine, you personally, you got the King of Pentacles. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. This is a master manifester right here. It's a king. It's a CEO. Queen of Pentacles would be like a boss. That's the Khalees bossy card. It'd be like a boss. Nah, it's the CEO. It's the owner. It's the HNIC, HBIC. This is the motherfucking guy right here. That's you. That's you, feminine. Hey, this is like a wizard. It's like a witch. It's like a fucking alchemist. It's a person that can manifest whatever the fuck that they want. When you become a master manifester, man, the world is yours. But watch what you're manifesting. Make sure what you manifested is kind of what you wanted manifested. Attaining things is easy as shit, but maintaining them bitches is a 24-hour job. And King of Pentacles, since it's been manifested what you wanted, maybe you find out you didn't want it. You still got a King of Pentacles, ownership. Own up to it. This is mine. I manifested this shit. It's mine. It didn't work out, but it's mine. I didn't plan this. It's mine. It's mine. It's ownership. It's the king's too. You're a king, you're a man. That's what men do. We take, ownership and shit. Even if it's good, bad, or ugly. Okay? Feminine, you're just gonna take ownership of something. So clarifying that as 3 of Swords. This is pain. It's going past the point of no return, mentally. Ace of Swords, this is the direction we have to go. And it's usually up. What's up, goddess? What's up? It's the direction we've been led to. Maybe the direction we've been fighting. Maybe the direction we've been feeling this whole time we wasn't ready to take. Guess what? We're going to have to take it. We've been through that, though. So we need to prepare to take this trip. Prepare to make this happen. Prepare to do what we got to do. Swords is decisions, direction. You know what I mean? Thoughts. For real. We're going to have to really think on this. So whatever we need to do to get ready to go on a path we need to go, go. Why? Because we're going to go there. So fork in the road, yeah, you weighing your options. Yeah, okay, make sure you get what you need. You ready? All right, let's go. Even if you ain't ready, you're going. That's pain. Whether you're ready to go in a different direction or you're not ready to go in a different direction, you still going to have the mental pain of going past the point of no return. Why is it past the point of no return? Because there ain't coming back no more. There's no coming back to a regular life when you're awoke. There's no going back to regular love when you felt divine love. There's no going back to something you really have been far removed from. Feminine, you mystery madness or subconscious or indirect energy, we got the 2 of Wands. This is work. Aside from work, it's like I say, survival. Just making ends meet, just doing what you got to do to survive. Just BMI, barely making it. 2 of Wands is work. Say, you got a 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands like this. You can only do this up here. This don't exist up here. You just come down here to do this and this at the same motherfucking time. Like, everybody's doing this. Yeah, you do it too, but you do this too. Divines do this in the world. You know what I mean? It's different. It's just a lot of work. Like I say, work. More work, more work. Yeah. More smoke on this work business. 4 of Wands. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition, or homework, or work that needs to be done at home. Now, Divine Masculine's role is the 2 of Wands. The Divine Masculine's role is basically 2 of Wands, the Divine Feminine's 3 of Wands. Told you, Divine Feminine's working. So if she can just do her 3 of Wands and have somebody do her 2 of Wands for her, which ain't that much, it's just maintaining. 2 of Wands is, like I say, a paperclip on paper, a tack on a poster wall. It's a fucking paperweight on paper, like real shit. It's a money clip for your money. It's a wallet that holds the money in. It's a purse that holds everything in your, holds all your shit in. 3 of Wands is the cup. 2 of Wands is the cup. 3 of Wands is the coffee. Everything needs to be held together. It'd be good if you can get that 2 of Wands support. Somebody can be a staple. Somebody that can, like I say, make ends meet, just be there. And it's also surviving, it's just being alive. Being alive and being there, support when you need it there. Like, master's job is to be there when you need them to be there. 4 wands, that's homecoming. That's twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. It's just homecoming, What I mean by homecoming is just I was telling a client the other day. It's like union happens when you least expect it, number one. Union could just be, like I say, y'all two living your own lives. Like, we all got our own cakes. Us being together, like twins being together, like on some happy together shit, that's icing on the cake. Having a physical relationship with your masculine. That's icing on the cake. You two going to business together and shit. Like, that's icing on the cake. You had a cake before you had your icing, which was your masculine. Your masculine had a cake before he had the icing, which is you. The icing is just 20% of this cake. You had a cake. So once you got a cake, that's all that matters. If you didn't have a cake, there would be no need for icing, or you wouldn't be ready for icing. You get what I'm saying? So when homecomings happen between twins, it's just, twins icing their cakes up. And like I said, what's the step after the 4 of Wands? It's the 5 of Wands, which is outside conflict or twin flame separation. Recognition happens one time, in my personal opinion. You recognize your twin once, And then you got union, which happens for the first time. And then you got recognition, which happens, reunion, which happens often. And what else happens often? Separation. So separation and reunion happens often. That's pretty much what the twin flame demo is. You're only getting recognition one time. Take that how you want. You're only getting the union one time. Take it how you want. And please have these experiences well documented, because it's a beautiful motherfucking story, just like the story of Earth. Earth has a story. Mankind has a story. Races have a story. Everything has a fucking story. You know what I'm saying? It'd be best to document a nice story, not a lie, not a fucking fib, not what you want to put in there like the Bible. Make sure you got a beautiful story, because it is a beautiful story. If you look at it as a fucking nightmare, you know what I mean? Or a fucking Stephen King story or some shit like that, then like I say, that's your interpretation of it. Feminine, work. It's maintaining shit. If you do get in union, you're going to have to work. What? Maintain this union. Attaining shit is easy. Maintaining shit is a 24-hour job. But you don't have to work for your union or for your recognition or for your reunion. Like, look, you don't... For those who looking for their twin flames and shit like that, like 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times out of 10, don't quote me. Usually, your twin is somewhere nearby. Someone you didn't expect. Or you're not even expecting to be your twin. You're not even looking at to be your twin. Your twin could be the same sex. You know what I mean? And nothing homosexual going on between you two. It could be non-sexual. It could be non-physical. You could be the same family member. Family members. Like facts. I'll be the same blood. That's twin flames in a motherfucking nutshell. You know what I'm saying? And, it might sound whack like that, coming like from that point, but that's a fact though. It gets buttered up. It's just, man and a woman and yin and a yang and, you know what I mean? These just powerful energies, but this whole situation that was drawn up on some Disney shit, in my personal opinion. And that image is just fucking up a lot with this. It's fucking up the growth. It's fucking up the understanding. It's fucking up the healing part. It's fucking up the acceptance and the accountability part. It being looked at as such. No. Who your twin is going to be, that's only between you and God. You recognize your twin. And your twin flame is just a reflection of you. So your twin is you. Whatever the fuck you are, that's your twin. So if you don't know who the fuck you are, you ain't going to know who your twin is. And until you're ready to understand yourself or accept yourself or whatever with yourself, you're not going to see yourself in someone else. True self. Not who you think you are, the real you. Hey, I'm cold. You should book with me for real, for real. So, feminine. Oh yeah, twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Union is gonna happen. You two was avoiding each other like the plague. Y'all gonna meet. You was stepping the fuck off from your twin because your twin was stepping the fuck off from you, and now your twin is just as enthused of trying to get with you as you was trying to get with him, or vice versa. You know, when you stop calling, they call. When you stop pursuing, they pursue. Absence makes the heart fonder. It's the influence, it's the actual connection between you two that keeps you two together. You can fight that shit, but y'all always 401s. Y'all always come back home. No matter how far, no matter, you know what I mean? No matter where you are, feminine, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be some work going into being united with your other half, with your divine counterpart. That's why unions happen. That's why recognition happened. You know, that's why y'all come back together. Because like I say, you two need each other. You two are each other's open diary. You and your divine masculine is what I'm talking about. You can have all this shit with a karmic, with a catalyst, with a soulmate or whatever. You can have all that shit too. But like I say, it ain't your twin though. Can't make a person your twin because that's not how this shit go, you know what I mean? But until you know, you won't know. It ain't what you think, it's really what you know. So hopefully you know. You know, how you coming with people, how you coming with situations. So, you know, homecoming, a lot of twins ain't expecting to see their twins. A lot of twins ain't ready for reunions to happen, but it ain't like you're gonna know it's gonna happen when you least expect it. You probably in union right now or about to be brought together right now and can't even see it right now, but it's cool. That's why it's a 4 in the wands process and work is a 2. This is just low level basic shit. Not calling twin flame union recognition basic. It's just 20% of a cake, which is the icing. Without a cake, there will be no icing. So without yourself, there wouldn't be. Without your divine self, without you knowing who you are and understanding yourself and mastering yourself on a level to where you can recognize your own divine counterpart, like I said, that's a cake. You got to be a cake before you can get into this realm of putting icings on cakes. Feminine, you personally, in regards to yourself, we got the 2 of Pentacles. This is you and the people in your face and in your space. I did a mini rant on this 2 of Pentacles, right? This is you, this is somebody else. Anybody that's in your place, in your face, in your space, they need to have a reason to be there. If they ain't got no fucking reason to be there, get them the fuck up out of here. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Who brought you here? I don't even know you. Like, this is the master of the house. You ain't even introduced yourself. Like, tell me what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, did somebody just drop you off here? Did somebody just expected me to cover you? I don't know you. What is this? Why are you here? You know what I mean? Who would come somewhere with nothing to bring to the table? This is you, all you, and this is a person with nothing to bring to the table. You know who you are? You're a person with something to bring to the table. And guess what? If they're not a person with something to bring to the table, then they shouldn't be at your table. Period. I told you in overall energy, which was fairly important. When you build bridges with people, if they ain't got nothing to bring to the table, keep it this. If you ain't got nothing to bring to the table, keep it this until you got this, something to bring to the table, then you ready to build bridges. You know what I mean? 2 and a 3, low level pinnacle steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, watch the people who in your face and in your space. Because, you know, until they got a motive, leave them be. But if they got motives, hey, pursue them. Dive deep into them. This is, this is your twin flame, right? 10 of Pentacles happens. This is you and your twin flame coming together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? This is the twin flame fusion chamber, what I like to call the 10 of Pentacles. It's like the fly, except it works perfectly. You know, 2 people becoming one. It's 2 people becoming one. This is a marriage, an engagement, recognition. I mean, the 4 of Wands came out. If I was doing a spread for somebody, the fact that the 4 of Wands is out and then the 10 of Pentacles is happening with the 2 of Pentacles, you know, see the 2 of Pentacles in there. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, union's definitely on the horizon for some of y'all. You know, it's going to happen. It has to happen. And like I say, it's almost like a lot of y'all don't want it or ain't feeling it or ain't ready, but who cares? This is God moving. When God moves, you move with him. Just like that. That's happening. These are fucking Pentacles, feminine. Like, You're gonna manifest something with another person. It's gonna be good, bad, or ugly. I don't even want to pick another card because it might be red. We don't want to give out no warnings here. I think I've said enough. So, feminine, you and your mystery madness, your indirect or your subconscious energy in regards to yourself personally, you got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization, self-love. You gotta love yourself before you can love somebody else. You gotta know what love is, understand what love is. You gotta love yourself just in case you actually go in the world and get loved by nobody. It's a cold world. You know, love is something you're gonna have to master in a way that just the average person ain't doing. You feel me? Self-respect. Gotta know what respect is and give it to those who deserve respect. This respect is earned. You know, motherfuckers gotta earn your respect, but you also gotta earn people respect too. You gotta know what it is to give it. You can't give people you shouldn't respect because that's gonna fuck the game up. So as a divine, you need to cover that angle. You know what I mean? Giving respect to where respect is due. Self-respect, self-admiration. How you admire people, how you love people, adore people, you know, give people good vibes, you know, do for people, that department. You know, you can't do that with everybody. Do it with people who deserve it. You giving that shit to a person who don't deserve it or who's just there to a Pentacles for that shit. Yeah. Shit, just keep an eye out for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It all starts with self. Self-identification. You're gonna have to know who you are. It'll help a lot with your relationships. You gotta know who you are. It'll help a lot with social relationships and business partnerships and friendships and shit like that. Like, you gotta know who you are. It'll help dealing with your spiritual aspect of life. It just helps. Giving yourself cover. Or actually physically, life insurance and shit like that, giving yourself cover. You know what I mean? Six of Wands, feminine. You in regards to the masculine energy, it's the men in your life, the masculines in your life, you know. Got the Six of Wands. In your mystery madness coming into this situation, you had a Four of Wands, which is, you know, twin flame union, reunion, recognition, and the Two of Wands, which is work or maintaining this, or, you know, you're dreading it's going to be a lot to get into this when, like I say, this happens naturally. This creates a Six of Wands. Two of Wands plus Four of Wands, Six of Wands, but this is winning. Six of Wands is wins, victories, and celebrations. This isn't a six. You know, you can't put two things together. Master tried to do that shit. In his reading, feminine, you try to pull his move. You know what I'm saying? It's like he tried to put happiness together, like force happiness, make happiness, or emotional contentment, or emotional fulfillment in his case. I think it was with a Seven of Cups and a Three of Cups, right? Cups, that's the divine feminine area, right? Masculine, okay? Feminine area. We got Wands, right? Who's the King of Wands? The divine masculine. You're in his energy, right? Trying to put a Four of Wands with a Six of Wands to make this. It's the energy you had. Just like the masculine had the Ten of Cups. He got the happiness that he was trying to put together. The wins, victories, and celebrations that you're trying to have with this twin flame union, reunion, recognition, your home, you know what I'm saying, your homework, work you want to do at your home, your whole, I call it financial hookup, you know what I'm saying, just your credit, your, damn it, you know what I mean, just your finances, man, you know what I mean, just really getting shit covered, taking care of home in a way that the average motherfucker ain't doing, you know what I mean, you capitalizing on it, but it's a lot of work doing that. Attaining things is easy, maintaining shit is a full-time job. It's the wins you want. You ain't doing this shit for no reason. You ain't doing this not to prosper. You ain't doing this not to capitalize off of. You put a lot of work, which is where you need to be, feminine. Putting in a lot of work to get some stuff done. You got to see it all the way through. When, like, you got the Six of Wands. You're going to get wins. Like, you're going to get some wins. This is in the masculine department, so feminists who want to get in with their masculines or, you know, want to reach another level or a new height or a new connection or something different that they, you know, ain't been getting from their twin that they're finna get now, or what they've been looking for their twin that you're gonna get now. Like, at the end of the day, it's gonna be just some new energy. It's like whatever you want, you're gonna get. exactly what you asked for. Just, you gotta hope you're ready. You were ready to get what you asked for. It's what you asked for. Hopefully you were ready what you asked for. Because if not, it's really gonna take you by storm. In a good way, bad way, or ugly way, man. That's you directly. You're gonna get some wins. They ain't happen yet, but rest assured they're coming. Yeah. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy as far as your subconscious, unconscious energy, unconscious, subconscious, indirect, mystery matters. Got the Queen of Swords. It's the Lucy Liu card. It's the Lucy Liu card as being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental sport direction you want to go on from this day forward. This is a tough decision. This is a major decision. You know, it's a decision you got to make when you put your big girl drawers on. It's a decision you don't want to make, but you're gonna have to make it. It's a decision you're gonna have to be stern on. Otherwise, people are gonna, get you twisted up in the game, and you don't want to get twisted up in the game out here. This is setting your boundaries, putting that line in the sand, declaring what it is, what it ain't, and what the fuck it's gonna be when it comes to you, Lucy Liu. It's a mental decision you making. You know what I mean? And you, like I say, really in your head about what you want to do. This comes after the win. You win it. Like, you got what you wanted. You was trying to get something. Boom, you got it. Now, next step, you already own it. Is to really take this win to the next level. Take this connection to the next level. Take this partnership to the next level. Take this union, reunion, and recognition to the next level. Good business. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Ending your direct energy, feminine, your conscious energy, we got the 8 of Wands. This is communication or venting. Communication is 80% nonverbal, so it ain't what you're saying, it's what you're doing. You can say a lot, but what you do and what you say have to correlate. If it ain't the same thing, then you ain't talking. You ain't really communicating. You're just bumping your gums, or you're just doing too much. 8 of Wands is also expression. We all have to vent. We all have to express ourselves. We all have to find an avenue to get, some emotions out, passion out, fears out, secrets out. One thing about being a twin, your twin is your diary. That's really key shit. You can tell any and everything to your twin, and they can keep that shit. It's a diary. They're a walking, talking freaking diary. You ain't gotta worry about that shit going nowhere. They're gonna keep it. That's what you have. That's what you guys have. If anything, that's what you guys have. All twins. We all have that for each other's fucking diaries. And your twin can tell you some shit that you're going to keep to heart too. You know what I'm saying? So, talk. Something you need to say, spill it. Get that shit up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just free yourself from that. Putting more smoke on this communication. This 8 of Wands. It's something you're doing. It's Wands. You got the 5 of Wands. This is outside conflict. This is separation or outside conflict. What's outside conflict? It's something that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. But why? Don't go looking for trouble. Let trouble come to you. Prepare for it, because trouble is going to happen anyway. Good, bad, and ugly. Eventually, it's a 33% chance and bad it's going to happen. That's far from good and ugly. Talk. To outside situation, you need to, like I say, communicate. Let it out. Something you need help with. Something you need some assistance with. Speak. You know what I mean? Like, this is talk. What people got to say. What people are saying. What people said. Okay, it's outside conflict. If they didn't say it directly to you, who cares about their words? It's just 20% words, 80% they not doing nothing. Told you, motherfuckers, words and motherfucking actions gotta correlate. People can say they're gonna do something to you all day, but if they're not doing anything, who cares? And that's the lesson you're learning, being in the wands and all. These a lot of wands, feminine. You're just learning that talk is cheap. You shouldn't worry about what the fuck people got to say. They're not doing anything. You shouldn't worry about, I don't know, what people are doing or what people say they doing. You're going to learn. A lot of people just talk shit. A lot of people ain't really doing nothing. Especially not to you. Especially, you ain't got, I mean, it's like you ain't got shit to worry about. You ain't got a lot of shit to worry about. You're learning that you're talented and your talent speaks for itself. You're learning that you're powerful and your power speaks for itself. You're learning that you're divine and your divinity speaks for itself. You learn a lot of shit and it's speaking for itself. Wands, that's actions. Your actions speak for itself. Kudos. Final card of this message, feminine. You got the Two of Swords. This is a decision. These are options. You know, it's like a fork in the road. It's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, goddess? What's up? It's only one right way. You got left, you got right. There's only one right way, and that's up. Understand what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't ready to go up in whatever endeavor, hey, it's good, bad, and ugly. You're going to have to go up. It's your first fight. You're going to have to go up. Prepare. Do what the fuck you need to do to prepare for this fight, because you're going to fight. Period. Like, it's going to fucking happen. Do I got the Three of Swords out here? Yup. Just using this as an example. I told you, we all get to a point in life where we have to go past the point of no return. You know what I mean? It's only one right way, right? You got to fight. There's no way around it. Like, that's the direction you got to go. It's like, I'm going to beat your ass on the way home. And, you know what I mean? The bully is at a place where you're going to have to be, you got to get home, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to face your fear. Fear. That was the overall energy, right? Yeah. Gotta face your fear here. It's like you gotta meet the bully, because, like I said, you're gonna see them. Might as well face them head on. You got a bar exam, CPA exam, you know, college exam, PSAE, whatever test you take it, ACT, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, right? It's like, you can be nervous Nelly. It's all mental. You can be nervous Nelly about it all day, but guess what? You're going to have to take that test. It's not like you can't take the motherfucking test. You're going to have to take the test. All I'm saying here is you're going to have to go past the point of no return. Whatever the fuck you don't want to do, or you're dodging, or that's uncomfortable, or that's like your fucking worst fear, you're going to have to go through it anyway. We all get to a point where we're going to have to just go through things we don't want to go through, or go through things we're not ready for. You know, thank God we get warnings and signs and synchronicities from the universe before the shit happens, or to prepare for it before it happens, other than just being naked out here, which we are. That's why we came into the world that way. So that's the message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned for more messages. Deuces.